So you asked me that I should look up your item build.
Yeah.
So in order to do that, your item build should be based on who you up against, who you with, and what's the situation in the game, like how it's developing and stuff. So, who kills you in this game? That's a question that
Uh,
you need to ask yourself.
Void. Who can kill or who kill me in the game?
Who kills you in 5v5 fight?
On fight, I think only Void or Bane and Bane. I mean,
So, yeah, they're gonna like lock you down with Chrono and kill you there, right?
yeah.
Can we prevent some to happen, like somehow to happen this, like to this to happen?
Many slots and many HP
Yeah, like many
and many
stats.
status resists.
Yeah, many HP, maybe even some anti-magical, but since yeah, but it's not that super important. So yeah, like stats. So for example, the Scuddy might be correct, right?
Yeah, but I
Lance again, it's stats, it's reasonable. The Sunshine Yasha again, it's some stats, and do we like usually one of the best items is either Manta or like Manta or Sunshine Yasha, let's say. So do we want Manta here? What do
no.
we gonna do with Manta? We can purge the Dazzle Q and we can like bait the patch ultimate. We can like make it longer so, because he's gonna like try to cast it and we Manta, so he's not gonna know which one to ult and then he's gonna die before he does that and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, we might like purge the slow from Void. So the Manta might be okay, reasonable because of what does the Sunshine Yasha does? It gives us also the resistance, right?
Mhm.
So who do we want resistance against? Is there some hero?
Which Bane?
Uh, mm, maybe, but the Bane ulti is so long that I wouldn't even say it's like too much counter for him. Even
But
even
when
if you combine it with Satanic, but yeah,
yeah,
like like it at least gives you like more damage or whatever it does. Like eh, like both options are okay. Like I would probably go for Manta though.
what about Void? He can you
But
on Chrono and Sentient Yasha can help you because he get you 16 in strength. You know.
yeah. Maybe just for this reason, maybe the Sunshine Yasha might be better. Like both are pretty reasonable, I would say. So yeah, like you went Sunshine Yasha, that's fine. Skadi, that's totally correct. Dragonlance again, some stats. Satanic also stats helps you to survive because once you like life steal, like they cannot like
Mhm.
kill you. They would need to like kill you from huge distance or something. So all items are reasonable. Do we want? Yeah, so like it's fine. And then I would go some like damage, right? Like so, first thing that comes into mind is like the butters, but usually people have like MKBs, right? So yeah, but like you have, yeah, like it's items are reasonable, you know. So
Can you tell me please when I can buy on TB Fly Butterfly? I mean.
on TB,
Yeah.
I like to buy butter on TB when they have like physical right clickers instead of only
Oh,
magic, and when I'm ahead, and also when enemy is less inclined towards buying MKB because their hero is just not good with MKB that much.
like Morphling,
Yes,
like
but Morphlink is magical, so only
yeah,
if the
you need
other
big B.
only
Yeah.
if the other guys were like right clickers, then yeah, like butter versus Morphlink.
Sven probably Life Stealer.
Yes, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, but mainly if you're like ahead or something, and they have lots of right clickers, I would say it's a reasonable item. Also on Terrorblade, it's kind of good item, I think, because um, yeah, like since he has like so much armor, I think like stats helps him, and since he doesn't need any more armor, right? He can just
Yeah,
go some item that deals like damage or movement speed or you know, well, basically anything than armor, any other item than armor. So usually if you like have everything, like you have the lifesteal from Satanic, you have the stats already, why not like finish it with like butter that gives you even more like survivability at the same time damage, you know? It seems like cool item on him in my opinion. It's just slightly like the butter is I think slightly weaker in this patch just because the MKB is kind of strong.
yeah, that's true.
But that's like the only reason. Otherwise, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and yeah, you ask butter only on Terrorblade, right? Yeah, so that's it. Yep.
About win lanes on TB, actually, what do you think about
Windlace?
it? Yeah,
Uh,
25 movement speed and
I don't know, like you can do it with like where are you gonna utilize it? You're gonna utilize it to farm jungle? Not much, right? Because you're just sending illusions anyways. So does it benefit the illusions? I don't even know. Uh, I don't think it does, right? It doesn't synergize with illusions, right? Because the
from
because
it you can buy
yeah.
drums, you know, and this
Yeah, like
might
with
be
the
fun.
drums, like, if you want to go for the drums, then yeah, it might be smart. But like, what is this question? Like you're asking me if it's possible to
Uh,
go drums on Terrorblade? Yes, it is.
yes, on situation, you know.
I wouldn't buy it like so alone the windlays. In I cannot come up with much like scenarios when I would buy like simple windlays on Terrorblade that much. Just because like the way how he's played, the windlays doesn't provide you that much because you're still not even walking a lot sometimes because you can just for example sometimes be only in triangle or whatever and just sending illusions towards lanes and stuff, right? So like how much are you actually walking? Like you're just sending illusions anyways. And if it combines with illusions, then it might be considerable, maybe. But I don't even know if it combines with illusions. Maybe you can test it. But,
Uh, which core? On which core you played?
I cannot click it right now. I'm in your. What was it? What the
Yes, signature core, you know.
signature core? My?
Yeah,
I don't know. These heroes that you see. Uh, yeah, the top ones, for example. Towards like till the Leicester, like these ones.
Lifestealer and
Yeah, these all of these like top left corner.
left core. I don't see. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna screen share. Fuck. Do you see it now?
Yeah. Oh, Slark. It's too weak on this patch, no?
Yeah.
Oh.
And why do you like does it like help you in any way like to ask me these questions? Like does it help you like to be coached?
No, because I see Slark. It's I lost on him with score 110. 10 deaths, only one kill, you know. And I'm just tilted from this hero. The weakest hero.
Okay, so do you want to finish your replay?
Yep, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward because you told me that you basically you are like you don't want to know everything, you want to know only small stuff like not everything, something like that, right? Like
No, I
mid
want to
stage,
know
like
everything, but
but you don't have time or something.
yep.
So basically, you don't want to know everything because you cannot know
I
everything.
I want.
Yeah, you want, but you cannot.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna somehow made it like fast forwarding. And basically look up only like, I don't know, times when you die or when it's super bad. Yeah, here... yeah, buy clarities. There's mid on mid something happening and you don't know what it
But
is.
OHP.
And yeah, I don't know why you don't have HP and stuff. What's happening?
Zex ulti and
Also versus Zeus, there's like raindrop sometimes.
oh
TPing
yeah.
like this, first of all, maybe even wait slightly longer in base. Also, okay, TPing here. Yeah. Maybe you could have done it maybe on mid because it's more important. Because look at how the map looks right now, right? Do you know where Void is? Do you know if he
No.
has Chrono? Like, did you even check? You didn't, right? I checked it for you. He doesn't have it, but yeah, like maybe you didn't know. So
Uh,
yeah, maybe even other heroes like threatening you and stuff. Depends. Okay, at least I'm glad you're not pushing even forward. That's cool. Okay, you're going back. This is correct. And yeah,
is it smoke here?
yeah, because this place, like tipping to this place, is like dangerous, and they can like pick off you anytime. Like while
Yeah.
till you reach the destination of like mid, like once you reach this destination, then you are safe. But till that happens, you might get ganked and die and stuff like that. So that's why I don't recommend TPing here. It's very dangerous. But yeah, like once you TP heal already, shoving it here and trying to get away from this lane as fast as possible is correct. Maybe even do it even more passively, you know, that's like
Yeah.
based on what you really see. But yeah, like
Seriously, I don't expect smoke on 5K gaming. Seriously, I don't expect it.
well, you should because
Yeah,
this is where
my
they
mistake.
well, this is where they want to kill this tower, and you TP there. So you gave them information that you TP there. So there is once you TP here, in enemy's mind, there's nothing more important other than let's say rush, but not in 30-minute mark. Nothing more important that go with every single hero here. Because they have every single objective that they want to get, they have it here.
Yeah.
They have this tower, which is easiest to take, and they have enemy core here, which is easiest to kill because he's not even survivable core or something like that. And he has no escape. So they have no better play than go with every single hero here because they can go with heroes that want to hunt you here, and they can go with heroes that are able to kill this tower here. You know? They can
Yeah.
go with every single hero here. That's the point.
So
So
I can TP on mid or somewhere there. Yes. I need to
yes.
take TP.
Yes, and
Okay.
TPing was because nobody was farming it and creeps were attacking your tower, so that's why I like TPing. You know, that you can TP it and send illusions towards bottom and farm the jungle area in triangle. Yeah. Yeah, so and if you already decide to like TP here, usually the best play what you can do is like you need to have in mind that you cannot die. Like if you TP here, that you cannot die. And what I would do is like get as many lane creeps as possible, but then like with my hero, run away like towards basically what you did, but some pathing that cannot kill you is the best, you know. Like it isn't the best for them that you died here because they're not gonna get tower from this, but it's still not good for you, right? Because they still killed you. Like they killed the carry. Like if they killed you here, it would be even worse, right? If they killed you here,
Yeah.
it would be worse because they would be closer to this objective. You know, but since they killed you here and took lots of heroes, also smoked and blah blah blah, you know, it wasn't the worst, but yeah, it's still bad. It's still very bad. Like second worst thing that could have happened basically, but yeah, at least it's not the worst. uh okay. Yeah, here sometimes it's smart to like, since do you see the timer again, same thing, right? Like this guy shouldn't be here, but like the point is one of these things should be stacked, right? Either
Yeah,
ancients or this needs to be stacked. Otherwise, you're missing one big camp basically.
but
Yeah.
the ancients are gonna respawn 3 seconds, and that's the reason why I use meta.
Uh,
I'm farming to stack on one meta. It's anyway pretty
and
good.
did I to it's it's probably okay. Since are you like in fighting mode, like with your meta, if fight's gonna happen, do you want to fight it? I would probably also like use the meta for farming. But the concept that I talked about here was just the stacking, stack the big camp. Right now you might have missed the big camp farm because you went to farm the ancients instead of one of the illusions stacking something,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
or
okay.
yourself.
Yeah,
See, like now you
can do
missed
it.
the camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now like what, right? Like it doesn't even synergize with meta. Like you popped meta and now you're farming like almost nothing. Like I could have farmed the same things without your meta.
But I am called my teammates to push mid tower, and we're gonna do it right now. Because we have information about Void have no chrono.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Ah, okay.
Kappa.
Never mind.
Yeah, so disaster, right? So we're gonna see disaster soon. Or no, actually you told me that you're gonna push the mate, right? So what's gonna happen is enemy will fuck up and not chrono you or something. Yikes. So don't get used to that it's gonna work out, right? Like it shouldn't work out that much. Also, okay, let me rewind. Okay, there's another thing I want to mention, right? So you got like basically lucky that they didn't like press spells correctly, didn't do anything, like doesn't play, they don't play that well. They don't defend, like the void could have already been here and should have been here in order to defend it and just chrono you and kill you. But the also what you can do sometimes, let me rewind. Sometimes before like this happens, it's very valuable for you to actually push this into the enemies before you go to this tower to kill it. Also, I wouldn't do it if he has chrono, but yeah. It's just valuable. So you lost like time to kill this ancient camp and this big camp and this small camp, and that time allowed this void to push it back into you. So right now you
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
you have only like let's say one lane shaft or something, or it's like evenish, you know. And yeah, this guy also could have like died and everything, like it also makes no sense. But yeah, he since this guy shoved it in, this guy shoved it in, it was like evenish and it was okay-ish for you to push something, but it's not cool for the reasons that you can die, and I don't think you are able to survive it. Maybe with Shadow Demon, maybe, but you're relying like on your team a lot, kind of, to be able to do this. Like that Shadow Demon need to save you, right? Like, or Wyvern. Like just based on your, maybe based on your heroes, you are allowed to do this. Because you have the
Yeah,
Wyvern and Shadow Demon, like both can save you if he Chronos, but that's the only reason why it's worth. Usually, like you need to know these things. You cannot go here like and say like, oh, let me just kill this tower and see what happens. First, like try to think like if you can die or not from here. You realize, oh, Void like Chrono can kill me, and then you realize, oh, I have something that saves me from
yeah.
Chrono, and that's how you decide if you should push or not. Other than that, like you shouldn't do it. And yeah, it's also reasonable to have lane shaft before going to kill the tower. But yeah, since we have bottom shafts, it's like at least something. Yeah. Also, by the way, uh, since you popped meta here, you don't have enough meta for killing this tower, right? So it doesn't synergize because you went into killing this tower when you have like half meta already gone. So it doesn't synergize. You need to like like have more time for meta. So like either don't press the meta or just don't do the tower. One of those. So again, you shouldn't be jungling right now, right? Like once you kill this guy or whatever, you shouldn't be jungling, right? You should just go to the mid and kill it. Because the reason why we killed them was why?
Mid tower.
Yeah, and what are we seeing you doing?
Uh, farm engines.
Yeah. So you did the second best thing, but I would say what is more important, like the ancients, which are like you can think about these ancients. Can this stop? Why are you a-clicking the sleep? Now I hear sound. The ancients, you can think of them as you took double the ancients basically because you took one for yourself and also denied one for the enemy, right? But what is more valuable, ancients or mid tower? I would say mid, right? Yeah.
Of course, yes.
But you did the second best option. But yeah. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Okay, you're checking mid again, but this is incorrect, right? Why are we here?
Because I have meta, they have no chrono, and that's all.
Okay, and do we want to kill the tier 2 tower?
I think not, we're just farming and...
Right, so we're just farming. So we farming with 4, let's say, oh, even 5 heroes. We farming with 5 heroes, small camp and lane.
Small camp, lane, ancients, and big camp.
Ancients, really? Like, are you gonna go here?
Yeah, why not?
Um,
All my team is here. Void stop.
Yeah, but okay, but yeah, like they gonna fight you here, I guess. Oh, okay, they don't have chrono. Uh, okay, maybe, maybe. I don't like it much. Just, but they don't have chrono, right? So it might be reasonable. It's still like to me, it's not enough farm. Like in my opinion, it's not enough farm because it's 5 heroes and you're taking this, right? It's still like it's 3 camps and lane, right? With 5 heroes.
Yes,
You know,
but
it's double of that, yes, but also he can steal yours kind of because they are all alive. Like if they were dead, it would be bigger because then they can only go here, right? Like they cannot go here, for example, and farm or whatever because they are dead. But since they are all alive, it's like you're not denying that much from them, and also it's taking their mate, yes, but they are taking side lanes. They are taking 2 lanes and you're taking only 1 lane. You see like the issue with it? Like that you're only taking 1 lane and they are taking 2 lanes. Like in farm on the lanes are usually like is
but
more
we
gold,
take
right?
their
And more pressure.
we
Farm on
take their woods, and I think it's more important than
what
farming on our woods.
what is more important?
Take their trees, woods, I mean, and farming there.
You think that their woods is more important than taking lanes?
Which lanes we can take it? All
You can
lanes are
take 2.
good.
Yeah, but you can kill this guy maybe, no?
But full my team call it just stay on mid. I don't know.
But okay, but they can do, for example, this, right? Like you can be farming like into this place, like having the illusions here, right?
Yeah.
You can see this place, and they will collide like with you. They will go like this. They will go like this or something, and they can go on this guy, right?
Yeah.
Also, you can take the like opposite approach and just like farming like this area, but and take at least 2 out of 3 lanes. It's always
We
2
will
out of
do
3
it.
lanes. I just love 2 out of 3 lanes to have control over. This seems like, yes, you're taking mid, which is like the most valuable like lane, and it's pretty cool. But they are taking 2 lanes, and you're winning. It's weird, you know. So you join them. That's cool. But if you like don't smoke and run at this guy or something to take over like 2 lanes or something, it feels awkward. I don't know. Like I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think it's the most like it's just my like my opinion so far. I
And
might be wrong. I might be wrong. Maybe this is the best option, and somehow like manage to cut the wave, and then it's like you're controlling 2 lanes out of 3. But if it's not possible, uh, it's not the main line how I would approach this situation. Basically, it's not the main line how I would approach it. So instead of this, I would be like, oh, my team is like farming mid, we took the mid, right? We took the mid tower. We don't want to push the tier 2, right? So why would I go like near them if I don't want to like why would I go near them if we don't want to push? Why don't
uh,
I just take the most farm possible? And whatever they
yeah,
do because uh because to say it whatever they do, it's like on them. Like they should play as if they cannot die. If they cannot die, like if they don't die, and you're not. How to say it actually? Like if nothing happens here, like what's your next step? You're said like you're going here.
and going to bot and try to kill tier 2 tower on bot. No, I
I
can play their vision.
maybe if you cut. Okay, let's see what you actually do. Like if you cut this line, then I said you took 2 out of 3 lines, and it might be reasonable. If not, because it's very like from my point of view, this like step like of going here seems like the most like the highest the highest what's the word for it, like the most aggressive play you can make. Like there's no more aggressive play than this other than maybe Roche. There's no more aggressive play. So are you strong enough to do it? While this is still being like this might be still being shoved by the enemy towards your tower, and same here. I don't know. Let's see. And the normal approach, like the more like let's say passive approach, but it's still reasonable, is just to farm ancients. Just so you know what I might consider doing rather than this. Yeah, just from my perspective. Because that synergizes with I get more farm because I don't just farm fucking small camp and waiting for my team or whatever, and also it helps me to put illusions on this lane that is about to be pushed, and um, sometimes if uh, how to say it, basically if 5 players stay in one area, usually they are farming less.
Uh,
Yeah.
you know, I think about probably enemy team wanna fight with us without Void. I don't know why I think so, but in this moment I think
Yeah,
there
but
it is.
if they don't,
Yeah,
you're relying
that's
on
waste
like
of time.
enemy fucking up, right? Like because they can push this and they can push this, right?
Hmm.
And maybe even someone can maybe potentially, but like uh b- from this point, like if you're gonna be the one that farms all this, like from your fan perspective, you can say, oh, maybe I will get the same amount or whatever. But what is CK doing? You know, can he farm something? He cannot. Can he go like here alone? He cannot, right?
Yeah,
What is farming Ember?
he farming mid right now.
No, but like, okay, he will farm one wave in mid, yes, but like, then he's not farming, right? Like, same Wyvern, same Shadow Demon, right? They are not farming because they need to all be together because you guys took the most dangerous place on the fucking map, so you guys need to be so together so you don't die and stuff, while only someone of you guys is farming while this farm is getting wasted because it's still not finished farmed, right? It's gonna be 70-minute mark and this will be lost, right?
Yeah,
And what about this, right? Like if you take this, it will like I wanted to say like that it will not like it's lost anyway because Void is here, but forget it. Like it's still like you might block it at 70-minute mark, so he will not get it. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. So let's see like how this plays out. So you took the most dangerous part. You're going mid. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, they start fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I expected about this, and they took triple kill here.
It's like stupidity from like teammates, you know. Like they are
Yeah.
staying there, trying to like be there to fight, but they still don't have chrono for 5 seconds or something, so they will die. Also, like based on their lineup compared to yours, I would say your team should win, right? Like just based on their heroes, they have pretty awkward heroes compared to you guys. You guys have like tower defenders and farmers, so I think you will win this game no matter what, but yeah. Okay, where do you think enemy is right now?
On base, probably tipping on me or tipping on
Yeah,
top.
yeah, if they are fast enough, they should already be. They could already be possibly like here.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So what's your next step? Guess what? You should like
Uh,
if you already TP'd here again the same thing, right? You are not maybe sometimes even allowed to go like this, but you must go like this.
you'll see, I will die right now.
Yeah. So I'm not saying it's the worst thing to like after fight to TP to your safe lane because they are still dead and stuff, but you are
Yeah.
not allowed to stay here for long time. Like basically, I would send like
Okay.
I would kill first creeps right here. Like I would even ignore the catapult sometimes. Just some I don't know how much time you have, but like I'm assuming it's approximately this time that you TP here, you kill the creeps, you ignore the catapult, send illusion, let illusions attack this, like send it towards and attack it towards here, and then just walk with your hero like this. That will allow you to like stop them from pushing, and this tower will not take damage because you took over the wave that is the catapult wave, right? So they will
Yeah.
have harder time to push this. So basically, you got yourself like 30 seconds, while all of your other team is like farming all the other stuff, right?
Mhm.
Also, if possible, with Terrorblade, I wouldn't even do this. Like, if you play with your teammates or whatever, I would say some support might even do this because you are the one that is able to, let's say, kill the ancients, right?
Mhm.
So if you don't kill the ancients, you guys are losing some farm on the map.
A lot of farm.
Some.
Mentioned this is.
Yeah, but
I-
like, uh, you're not losing. Like you yourself are not losing that much, right? But
yeah.
now your Wyvern cannot farm ancients, right? So what is Wyvern farming, right? Like
Yeah.
that's my point. You know, like this, like more purple distribution might be smarter sometimes. But if nobody is defending this tower, you know, and there's the catapult wave, and enemies are still dead, I have no problem that you TP it here. But
I mean, I TP here because here was a lot of range
yeah,
creep.
yes, but yes, sure, whatever. But you should leave from here when you can die. So right now.
Okay, I understand this.
Yeah, it's just that I talked about like who maybe should like consider TPing here before you. That's what I was talking about. So for example, if you're ever gonna play Wyvern in this scenario, and somebody else will be Terrorblade, maybe you as Wyvern should TP here before he does it. Basically Terrorblade should only do it maybe potentially if no like if your other teammates are not doing it, Shadow Demon or Wyvern, right?
Yeah.
If they are not doing it, I would say like you don't want to lose tower for free. Why not just slow them down? You know, then you're not gonna farm for small moment while you're working like this, but then you will farm again. It's fine. And yeah, you lost ancients, but you saved tower. What is more important, right? You lost the ancients compared to saving tower. What is more important? You know?
And farm a lot of range creep.
Yeah, but like again, you are not losing more farm
Uh,
by going here.
yeah,
But
of course, of course.
your team, like as a whole, you know, like, might be losing slightly more just because you are doing this instead of somebody else. But you know, yeah. So tipping here, like I would do the same probably as you. Like I still doing this. If nobody does it, I just TP here. But then I leave and I don't die compared to you. Okay, you're pushing forward because you see void. This is bad. With your hero, you shouldn't push. Only with your illusions. Your hero, as we mentioned, go to the jungle.
I
Run
don't
away from
gonna.
this
I
place.
will
Okay,
push
now you
this
see
camp
everybody.
and
Now
get
you
back.
see everybody, and I still would say your play should be like this because you're missing so much farm. That's first thing. And second thing, are you killing this tower alone without meta?
Oh, of
No,
course.
right? Are you going here?
No, of
No.
course.
So like, why the fuck are we here? You know, even if we see them somewhere else and you're in safe spot right now, we don't want to be here anyway. So, like, yeah. Clarities. You forgot clarities with your dragon lance.
Yeah.
Teleports, and you're gonna die, of course.
Yeah.
Also, your illusions. While you were, by the way, you were like. That's another reason why I wouldn't be here, because while you showed here, they know that you were here, which means like in order for you to get from here towards here, it will take way longer time than from here towards here, right?
Yeah.
So if you took the normal path, you would be already farming, and you would be here instead of being here. So you would be long gone. But since you showed here, it's like, now what? Like, how are we supposed to like safely run away? We would need to do like this and then TP. That's another reason why it's so bad to like show.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, yeah, and another thing what you should have done, even if you show, like that's literally like wrong, but like if you show the illusions that you summon here, for example, while you're farming here, should be on the lane, let's say.
Yeah. I
But
understand how
yeah,
to play on.
yeah, because like I saw you farming with your illusions like the jungle camps, but you should be constantly sending them online to shove one more wave, you know.
Yeah.
Another possible mention. I did never even mention it. I never even done it, but probably much. But when you fuck up like so much that you can die, maybe consider even sending some illusion towards here just to scout them. You know, that might be a
Yeah.
possibility. But that's
Illusions,
like,
illusions don't.
don't destroy
Wait,
smoke, right?
yep, yep, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I don't even do these things. Like, and even you might not even see them, right? Especially in nighttime, you might not even see them in correct angle, so they will still gank you, right? But it's just like something to you might consider if you like fuck up so much and you have, let's say, some Varder or whatever. Maybe you can like take over their last path to reach you or whatever. But still, you know, you're not gonna get prevented by smoke. And the lane is still like very valuable, like to put it on lane, because that way they will not again get your tower on bottom. They will get made, but they will at least not get the bottom, and they will lose some creeps for it. Okay,
I
but
call my team come to Rosh
okay,
and we will get a good meta.
but okay, this guy doesn't have chrono. Do you know it? Probably not, right?
Yeah,
160,
no, we know it.
probably not.
He used it when they fight on mid, you know.
Okay, but do you know it's 43 seconds? Because if it's 20 seconds, would you do rush?
20 seconds if it
Yeah,
is.
20 seconds right now if it was 70.
I think not.
Right, right. So you need to know exact timer. So I hope you count it down. By the way, it's 160 every time. It doesn't matter which level it is if you look it up.
Yeah,
So it's
okay.
very valuable to even like calculate it or just know when exactly he pressed it. So when you get into chrono, not only you should like think about fight and what you're gonna press and stuff, but somebody from your team, mainly if, like in your team, nobody's gonna in your pubs, nobody's gonna do that, right? So sometimes it's valuable to just calculate it for yourself, like put 160 plus,
Yeah,
right? Like
okay.
2 minutes plus 40 seconds. Uh, like
What do you
calculate
think about meta on Rosh?
mid on
Use
rush.
meta, yeah, meta on Rosh. Use meta on Rosh.
Yeah, that's cool if they don't have chrono.
Okay.
And then what you gonna do after you use meta on rush, by the way?
Kill Rosh and get away
Get
from here.
ages, but then what?
get away from here, just run and wait next meta, and then we only then we can fight.
Exactly. Wait next meta because I see like many times like people just like, oh, we have Aegis, let's kill the tower, you know, and stuff. But
No
you
way.
need the meta in most cases.
It's like
Unless
that's when.
unless it's super late game, and even then you just getting the towers that are not high ground towers usually. Okay, so you met that, but yeah. So the reason why this worked out is for the reasons of, do you see your top? It's being shoved, like
Yeah,
it's shoved into them, right? Do you see your mid?
yeah,
It's shoved into them, right? So
yes,
there's less likely, like this area is more safer. Also, it gives you information. Look, like Void showed, right?
and Dazzle.
Yeah, and that's but mainly Void, right?
Yeah,
So this is one of the reasons why it worked, and the second reason is they still don't have the chrono. You can say the first reasons is that they don't have chrono, and second is this one. But yeah, like the I have video about like shoving lanes. It's like more, you're giving yourself more chances that it's gonna be good for you if those two lanes are shoved, because it's slightly protecting you. Just some side note for you. But yeah, usually just don't do it if he has chrono, but he didn't, so you guys took it. In good games, like people would be ready here, and this guy would like cast it on the last second, probably, maybe. But yeah,
I think they can fight with us. They have no ult on Zeus, and actually Bane, because he used it on me.
mm, maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true. So okay, beer farming. Yeah, they have like very bad heroes, you know, like they cannot contest anything. I think you're gonna win this even if you suck at Dota.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, your hero. Why is your hero in lane, right? Again,
What?
same concept, right? Like we already discussed, right? What you gonna do after? Wait, you don't have Aegis? Wait, what happened?
Uh, I I
Ember
give
has
it
it?
to Ember, because
Okay,
if
Ember
I
has it.
die on meta,
Yeah, I understand.
I'm gonna be useless.
Yeah, okay. You still have like HP, so you're not super useless because you can always Sunder and stuff. But yeah, I understand. So the Ember has it. It's fine. But this is the stuff that you probably shouldn't do, right? Because do we want to take tower per se? You said that with meta you don't want to do it, right? Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So you showed hero on the lane.
Mm.
Like, what's the benefit for you to be here compared to only illusions be here?
But pull my mates on their woods and
Yeah, again, same scenario, right?
on full creep.
Five heroes, three camps.
Yeah.
Why are we here, right? So let's just send illusions and get these ancients that nobody is farming. Nobody's gonna farm, right? Right?
Yeah. But Ember is not greedy core.
Uh,
He playing on Ember because
that's his fault. But like you already established your when you want to join your team. You told me I want to join my team when I have meta.
yeah.
Like of course they can be exceptions. Like you can say like, oh, this Ember is super strong. Let me fight even without meta. Or you can like say, let them do whatever you want while you gonna secure the late game because you're gonna farm, right? You're gonna secure the late game.
Yeah.
Like they do whatever they want. They maybe even win 4v5, and you're gonna be the one securing the late game. Because how you will lose this if you're gonna be farmed at the end?
No.
You know,
If
like
Void has six
only yeah,
slots, probably
Void
run
gets
on
slick
me.
slot. Yeah, exactly. So what's your contribution to the fight if you join them instead of farming? Because right now you're trading that I'm gonna join you guys and put my reflection and Sandra compared to farming everything here. You know, that's what you're trading. It's my point
Yeah,
of view.
you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're right, absolutely.
yeah. Another thing you can say is enemy will not approach this area because your team is here, so they
Mm-hmm.
will not approach it. So they will not farm this anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Another thing you can say is anybody can farm this. Your Ember can farm this, you know. Even fucking Shadow Demon, Wyvern, I don't care, you know. House can farm this, you know. 5 heroes farming 3 camps. Like, why, you know? Plus, you are Terrorblade with illusions. You are actually not losing. You're not even losing pressure by not being here. Like, if you are not here, your illusions still does the job that you're doing right now. Right? Like, this illusion will kill it. There will not be any pressure lost. You're Terrorblade. You just gain more farm. Like, right now you're like farming half efficiency. Okay, your team decided to fight without waiting. The classic lame games.
I just don't care about them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. Like, at least we established, right? We don't have meta, we don't care about them, right?
Just
Let me
farm
at
and
least take the tower while they are, you know, feeding their AGCs instead of waiting and then insta-winning everything, right? They didn't wait, so you took at least the tower. That's cool. That's cool. You know, that's the only upside that you're actually here instead of being here. But that's like only thing that it's like beneficial for you. That you can take the tower while they are feeding the
I will
ages.
push high grounds and with meta they kill everybody.
Yeah, but if they didn't fought, like you're wasting like time farm, you know, you're wasting farm. Like you're basically. This is like calculation of you're not calculating that enemy will fuck up right now, you're calculating that your team will fuck up by you being here. Like you're saying like, you know, they gotta fight, they gotta throw the ages, let me take the tower. But in better games I wouldn't do it, like, because I know that enemy will not fight me, enemy will be here, right? And I can farm all this while my team takes this without me. Like they don't need me for that. I will just send illusions here and House Knight will take it. Okay, you're pushing forward, that's correct, right? Everybody's dead. Okay, there's nothing to look for. Like, well, there's no mid game, no end game much, other than the rush, right? So why did you want it to look up for the mid game and late game? I don't get it.
I try to kill Patch, but I bite my team to death,
Yeah,
you know.
this is fine.
That's my mistake.
All this is reasonable, again, clarities and teleports, right? This is based on like how strong they are, like if they chrono, okay, they have, but did he show top? Okay, so you're here instead of on the top side. For the which reasons? Okay, you went here. Oh yeah, there were no creeps, that's reasonable, yeah. And then you're joining here, they have chrono, and you don't have meta. You want to stay here.
20 seconds,
It's
yeah.
3 versus 5. You know, you don't see Void. Yeah, I wouldn't walk like this, right? You didn't see Void, right? This is bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So even.
But we kill Bane, and I think they cannot kill us anyways.
Well,
If Meta on 5 guys.
if you think you cannot die right now from Chrono, then I can already cancel this replay because it's over, right? Like, if they cannot kill you in this layer or you're on low ground, right? Everybody is grouped up and Void has Chrono. So if you're telling me you cannot die here, then you cannot die ever. And it's game over and I can cancel it, right? So what I'm just gonna say to I think you can die here and this is their last chance for them to turn, because you guys are so grouped up and you don't have meta.
My
So,
Shadow Demon was close to us, you know, and he
no,
can
he's
save
far.
anybody.
He's far. He's far. He's far away. You guys are on low ground. You don't have any vision. They can have Ward here. They can chrono all of three you guys, kill you. You know, Zeus can cast spells. You know.
I don't need to come on
this is
river, you know.
this is the best fight they will get in this game. After that, it's gonna be worse and worse, right? Probably. So yeah, it's just your position, you know. Like maybe you can consider staying near them, right? Maybe.
Yeah, and
maybe.
try to save.
But look your position. You're near these three guys. You shouldn't like think to yourself, oh, gold experience, hooray, I'm gonna kill Bane. No. This is fight scenario. You're grouped up with a lot of players in your team versus a lot of players of the enemies. So you should think about this like you should have mindset of fight, not mindset of I wanna get the XP gold for the Bane. The position is more valuable than any gold experience you will get from this. So just small thing that can escalate into bad things. Yeah, and since nothing happens, it's probably over, right? Like there's no other play. So that's about it. Any more questions?
Uh, I think not, but can we check any another games, but later, yesterday probably,
Maybe.
or next week? I will write.